After a nearly 2-week journey across the sea from Evercrest, you all found yourselves on land in Waterdeep. Now, after a day of travel, you have found yourself in the mysterious New Hexton that many of you perhaps assumed to be dank and brooding, but instead, you found its people to be preparing for a kind of festival. As a matter of fact, the only thing nearing suspicion that you found upon first glance was what appeared to be an extravagant but most likely abandoned mansion atop a hill outside of town.
There's a lot going on here. What's this festival thing?
Oh, it's the Radish Festival. Sort of our main thing. Pretty much everybody and their mothers are radish farmers. So we have at the fall radish harvest every year we have a nice festival to celebrate.
Kess, you said you go over and talk to the tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look up at you.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I feel like we got off on a weird foot. Hi, I'm Toxima Tinker.
Would you like to sit down?
Yeah.
You
thanks.
seem upset. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, we're kind of figure out some things.
Are you from New Hexton?
No, but we've heard a lot about it, and
I'm not from New Hexton either. It's a weird place, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Have you heard about some not so great things happening here?
Oh, I came into town to write a book on the town. They've got this really interesting 24-hour system, and that's why I came here. But like when I got here and started investigating, there's some weird stuff. As you guys rush down the stairs, some of you putting on armor as you go, you guys stumble through the bar, and there's actually there are people in here hiding. Actually, when you stormed outside, you saw the 2 archers in this tower plummet to their deaths, pulling a vampire knoll along with them.
And he's aiming for the back of the throat of the knoll.
So it shatters the teeth and it goes through the back of the throat. You guys see the arrow poking out of the back of this knoll's head as it falls to the ground. You can see it sticking out before it wisps away into shadow. From absolutely nowhere, you hear a roar of thunder. There's screaming. When I say screaming, I mean yelping, absolute terror and helplessness. As you see lightning, blood red lightning streaking across the sky. There's a sound, not wind, but it's like the opposite of wind. Like all of the air in this town is being sucked just right out of it. It gets harder and harder to breathe. Like something is cinching around your throat. Lightning continues to streak. It's making a perfect circle across the sky. You see no area of the sky that is untouched by this red light, this red lightning. And then it stops, along with the screaming. The townspeople who you did see remaining outside, they stand up, those that were ducking. But it's almost as if they can't remember what just happened.
What is that place? And a point to the mansion thing.
What place? And he turns around and he looks where you are pointing, and he goes completely catatonic.
I'm going to say, watch this! Hey! And I'm going to poke that person.
Oh, yes?
What's that? And I point at the mansion.
What's what?
This! They do this! Have you ever seen this?
Pipes kind of looks around and says, well, the magistrate is actually a day worker. So he doesn't live at his office. I know where his office is. I can take you to it. I can show you where it is. And about that time, the Firbolg actually approaches. She kind of like brushes her pink hair back behind her. You lot, I seen you fighting those gnolls. You're not even from this town. You're willing to fight for it. Look, so long as you're in New Hexton, you got a place to stay for free and eat with me. You understand? I don't want you paying for nothing. So I will be in my room if anyone needs me. I'm Cedra. You can call me Sparkles.
Pierce.
Pierce is
You know
like,
how you're
on one
always
hand,
like,
it's fun.
I'm bored. I'm Pierce. I'm so bored and I'm Pierce. Like, let's go ride the roller coaster.
You guys reach the very, very tippy top.
At the top?
Yeah, you're
at the top?
very, very top. Uh-huh.
Before it falls, like, from what I can see up there and where that mansion is there anything around it that I can see? What I'm looking for is I'm looking for fences, traps, people. There's something weird about that mansion. It's surrounded by fog. The shadows look different. I don't know if it's time is different there. Almost as if it was evening there, but afternoon here. Does that make any sense at all?
A human man, probably early 60s, sort of balding with white hair and a mustache, is standing on the stage, nicely dressed. And he steps up on the stage. Thank you all. Our archers, our town archers, have been the noble heroes who have kept us from falling once again. Sometimes they put themselves in harm's way to do so, as 2 of them did in the wee hours of this very morning. As we salute them, as well as the 2 neighbors we lost in this morning's Knoll incursion.
I'm going to sort of rudely grab the shoulder of the person, the nearest person. Who is that? I'm going to point at the... On the stage, who the fuck is that?
It's the fucking magistrate, or you?
I knew it. I'm just going to shove him away. We got to talk to that guy. He's got a punchable face, I'll tell you that.
He literally just did a memorial. And like,
Yeah, but
you want to punch
he
him in the
half-assed it.
face. Oh, and you would have said better things with your words and the way you say stuff.
You make your way back to Kenrith's and you see Tox. You guys ready to go?
What's the plan?
Well, I am going to take you to the magistrate's office, and you're going to sneak inside and see what you can find.
You and Jindy, meet me at the back door.
Yeah, all right.
Tiny spider.
You make your way upstairs. You see an office.
I'm gonna look at the desk, look through the desk drawers.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'm gonna look around on the floors and the walls and for any hidden compartments.
So, since we're just kind of twiddling our thumbs out here, waiting for them to be finished, eel?
Pierce, you find a few letters, kind of separated into 2 stacks. But Kess, when you get to the closet, you actually slide the door open, and inside you see another doorway, and you see these kind of like rubber strips around the outside of the door. There's no window in here, but this is a very small room. You can barely fit inside it. It's just big enough for one person.
Found a safe room kind of thing.
Well, it looks like we got a problem here too.
What?
Okay, so Dex's letter never got to Zephy. That's not shocking. But the magistrate is working with someone he's been tasked with keeping people from caring about the missing people. Or, sorry, whoever he's working for has a business partner, a she. And they're waiting for some shipment to arrive in Evercrest.
Wait. A shipment to Evercrest.
Right.
As in a boat of vampires going to Evercrest.
The ones we killed.
We took care of.
Oh, that's a better way of putting it.
About that time, wow, you guys look, and the room is filled with light. You guys look outside, and these enormous holographic eels have popped up outside.
Oh, god damn it.
Augustus! How do you turn this thing off?
What the fuck was that?
Who the fuck shot me?
What the fuck was that? Did you do that?
Have you ever seen a children's game before?
Okay,
Yeah,
while
let's
all
see
this
what
is
we got.
happening,
We got-
can I please be doing something, DM?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Pierce,
15.
give me your pants.
No! Is this the thing you want to be doing?
Listen,
No.
I can turn into the magistrate, but I can't be wearing a dress. I put on all Pierce's clothes, and I give him my dress. And I look outside to make sure the magistrate is not already around.
There is a crowd starting to form. You see the magistrate, and he is trying very, very hard to get to his office unseen.
We gotta go through the window.
You beat him, I will stall him. I would come out, look for the magistrate, and then beeline it directly to him.
He's shimmying a key in the lock.
Howdy, stranger.
Hello, sir.
I had a question about the public gathering.
I don't have time for this. I'm sorry. And he shimmies his key and he attempts to go inside. You guys just tumble into the threshold of his office.
Clumsy me. I'm not used to. How do you wear a dress?
Get the fuck out of my office.
I tried to come in and I tried to chat, but I'm gonna pull my gun and I'm gonna say, sit the fuck down.
What's going on with all of the disappearing people?
He reaches into his pocket as quickly as he possibly can. He takes a small bottle of black liquid, uncorks it, and then...
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Don't worry about these guys. They're just playing a children's game. Haven't seen Eel before? Second we get out of earshot from the crowd, I'm just gonna be like, it's me, Kiss. Keep walking.
Okay, so we have good news and bad news. There's the good news. The good news is you get a new dress. You can take the magistrate's actual clothes and give me my clothes back. Now, please. So the bad news is you're wearing the clothes of a corpse.
No, she's wearing the clothes of the magistrate.
The magistrate
go-
was dead the whole time?
The magistrate was a zombie.
I'm gonna go to the door, the super secret closet, and just open the door.
You see this, padded safe room sort of thing, and you just see this corpse. Eyes wide, by the way. This corpse just, limp. You see journal entries dating back years. You learn that there's someone in town who has been in town for ages. Promised him great power. He is basically helping cover up for a vampire factory in town. You find out there is a ritual that he's to be a part of. You see him talk of powers that he's gotten, eldritch energy that he's able to dispel with his hands. You see him talk of magical abilities that he's gained, and an otherworldly patron that he's come in contact with. You're able to tell that he has basically become a warlock. Moon is casting enough light for there to be shadows on the trees as you walk uphill toward this mansion. Pierce, the second you kick in the door, you feel something in your head. Incoming message from Zephy Alemason. If still alive, don't return to EC. More to check out on mainland. Weird storms fucking up several towns north of you. Scyhoff, Paxton, Hunton. Y'all got any news for me?
Killing vampires. Talk later. Send.
You see that you are at the feet of a Firbolg. You recognize her to be Sparkles, the Firbolg owner of the inn that you have been staying at. And she is standing with her arms out and her neck extended upward, hanging from the mouth, like suckling piglets. There are 6 humanoid creatures. Mind not to forget that your new freedom came with an arrangement that you best not break. And all of the people who had just been drinking from her walk to these coffins and they grab a bag and they, all of them turn into clouds of fog. And then they shoot past you and they go up the stairs and out the door. There is an altar in the back of this room, basically a fountain. It's incredibly black. You see this red electricity starting to bounce off of it. And at that point, Sparkles looks to you and goes, so, what are you going to do now, you reckon?
Snake.
The snake?
I turned into a snake.
You stab into a burning casket through the heart of the vampire Firbolg, and in that instant, the burning body turns to ash.
Q shoots it one more time.
There is a stopper, like a cork, basically, on the underside of this basin. This black viscous ooze just pours out. and hits the ground. And then the second it hits the dirt, almost as you expect, it turns into this shimmery pink blue liquid and begins to the dirt begins to soak it up. The electricity powers down. It's no longer doing anything.
I'm gonna pour out my water from my water skin and pour it in that.
While they were doing their thing in the dirt, Pierce was also in the dirt. He was burying his hat.
Twice as fast as everybody.
Aww.
By the way,
Aw.
he's doing it twice as fast as you would expect him to because he's still hasted.